Hi everybody, this is Brian Ellis. I'm one of the founders here at Bezlio, and today I wanted to go through one of our premium solutions for Epicor ERP, which is our CRM module. So this is a fully customizable mobile interface, which is combining data from the Epicor ERP and the Epicor CRM module. And it works whether you have an on-prem or a cloud deployment, and it works either inside your network or if your salespeople are on the road. So this module is really built for salesperson enablement to make it easy for them to look up data no matter where they're at, and also update and maintain records as well. So I'm going to go into our CRM module here, and the first thing that is going to load up and you're going to notice is this blank dashboard section. So like I said, all of our bezels are built to be customizable, and we left this section blank so that either us or our partners or our customers can update this based on what their salespeople need to best support them. So some of our customers choose to put KPIs in here, graphs and charts or anything like that, showing them how they're performing against standard. Or, for some of our customers that are maybe relying on tasks and things like that, they can view task summaries here, activities that are upcoming, or whatever else they need there. Then the other tabs down here that we have, there's an account section, and this is broken down by suspects, prospects, and customers. Or there's a quote section here broken down by leads, opportunities, and quotes. And all of these are fully filterable, searchable, so that we can find customers quickly. But it's also built so that there's a little bit of a workflow in here as well. So you'll notice that all of the quotes are filtered or ordered by their follow-up date. So we're trying to make it very easy for salespeople to be able to set a follow-up date and then move on by contacting customers and things like that, but really trying to build it into a workflow so that they can sort and order their upcoming activities and know which things they should be working on. So I'm going to go into a quote here, and we can see the quote number, who the quote's for, the total value of the quote, and there's one button here that I can click. It pulls up a calendar interface, and I can pick a new follow-up date. And it's going to automatically update that. It's updated it both in Bezlio and in the back end Epicor ERP system. So again, Bezlio doesn't have its own data or anything like that. It's a mobile interface for your existing system. So just like that, we can update our follow-up date, and that's allowing us to quickly be able to decide what activities we're going to be doing next based on the follow-up date. Now, let's say that I just contacted that customer. I could click the button here, and it's going to show me all of our call logs. As you can see, we test with this customer and this quote quite a bit. So I can click on a new add call log, put a call name in here, and then I could put a call description. If I'm on my mobile device, I can also use voice to text in this area. So I could just dictate what my updates are. And then I can click the add to call log button, and you can see that it's written the new call log. It's both showing it in Bezlio, but it's also in the backend Epicor system as well. I can also click to edit the quote, and this allows us to set to update our expected close date. So this is obviously important for things like accurate pipeline estimation and things like that. So I'm going to estimate that we're going to close it in this month. And I can use the drag slider here, and maybe I'm 90% confident that I'm going to close it this month as well. If I was closing it, I could click this, and it shows us our reason code. So I can either mark it as closed won or closed lost and set our reason codes, but I'm not going to close this one just yet. Click update quote, and it's going to write those changes back to the backend system. Again, fully customizable. You can choose what you want your employees to be able to update, what you don't, which becomes even more important in the next section. So if I click here, that's on our account button. This is going to take us to our accounts detail section. And you can get to that either by going through a quote, which is going to show you, related quotes and things like that for the customer, But that's really the same section that you're going to see if you go through the account section as well. They're all kind of tied together to allow for quick navigation between different, between different quotes and between different customers quickly. So if I go in through this way, you'll see that I'm going to have the exact same screen that I had just seen there. So now when I was inside of here, I could, click into quotes and I could view other associated quotes. So if I'm visiting with a customer, I look up a quote, let's see what other quotes they have open, and I could drill into those, and that's going to take us back to the quote section that we had just seen. I can do the same thing for leads and opportunities. I can click here to add a call log to the customer record. So versus adding it to the quote record, I can also add call logs to the customer record exactly the same way, also using voice to text capable, etc. I can view our contacts, and I can do click to email, click to dial. So on your smartphone, that would open up an email automatically or automatically call the contact, and this is all fed from Epicor. I can add contacts, I can edit or delete, but again, because that you're in control of this bezel, it's not just a static mobile app that everybody has to use. You can also choose what, if you want to allow them to do that or not. Then from there, I can also do turn-by-turn navigation. So if I look this up on Bezlio and I click that button on my smartphone, it's going to open Google Maps and automatically allow me to navigate to that customer. Based on the address that's entered into Epicor. I can also view their orders or their shipments. So again, we can look into some of the more ERP specific data that we may not be able to have access to otherwise. If you use tasks, I can go in, I can view overdue and active tasks. I can also add new tasks. So I could come into here and say that maybe there's a task for a new meeting. I can put a description in, a start date, an end date, and who it's assigned to. So I can assign it to another potential rep, and any comments. And now that's going to show up in their task list. So this allows me to either assign tasks for myself or for other potential employees regarding that customer. I can go into their ship to addresses. And again, if you want your users to be able to do that, they can come into here. They can either add, edit, or delete ship to addresses for a customer. It allows them to be able to maintain all the ship to addresses. The same thing with memos. I can add, edit, or delete existing memos that are inside of here. Or I can view their invoices, either open or closed invoices. So it's really built so that salespeople can get access to the information that they need quickly while they're on the road, while they're visiting with customers, or anything like that. Allow them to maintain things that you want them to be able to maintain. And it's a framework that can be fully customized. So you can easily add extra bands into here if you want them to be able to look up, for instance, like production information or things like that. And it's even more powerful than when you team it up with other bezels that you could give to your salesperson to be able to view things like inventory information or anything like that. You can really put all of the information that a salesperson needs directly in their hands through the use of Bezlio. So hopefully you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, we would love to talk to you. Thank you.